right, how's everybody doing here? 12 o'clock, just a few minutes behind. uh, what do we got? Well, we got some pretty decent hammers going up on the futures. So let's take a look at the futures right off the bat here. Spy got a nice hammer going up on the day, I gotta say. That's now they just started the break here, coming back in on these 15s. So we got a little bit of a 2-1-2 makes the high of the day. That wasn't the high. Yeah, that was a high day right there. So it just made the high of the day at was at 686.28. All right, and now we back off. All right. So there is your hammer on the day, and we're starting to drop a little bit, coming back inside. All right. Remember that we got stuck in the middle on the week and on the month. All right, so that tells us indecision, which means sit tight. There's no reason for us to go running after anything, okay? With the month red and the week red, we still are in the woods, okay, for sure. And we keep an eye on that VIX, even though she got knocked back down to 1949. But VIX got up above $22 today. All right, that VIX got up to 22.46 today on your VIX. All right, so a little bit this is today coming back inside after the really nice on the move up. Okay, so VIX. There you go. Qs. That's coming same thing here, right? We just made the high right there at 606.26 and trying to get back up to our number at 612, which is a ways away. All right. And there's your hammer day. All right. Still, guys, you see this, right? Beware. All right, we'll see what happens. And then with diamonds, a little better here to do. Put up a nice hammer on the day. That one, too, starts to break a little bit, coming back in as well. So they've been pretty strong for being inside. You know what I'm saying? So because we're most of us are twos because we made the lower lows. And that's the only reason why we would be a two. All right, so we'll sit tight on futures. We're still kind of sitting here. Let's a couple names. DraftKings made that move, a nice move to the upside, and it looks like it's found its home here at $22. As you can see, very flat, and that's nothing doing there. All right, nothing doing here at all. Now we'll wait and see. We'll get a couple of days going here, and we'll see if this thing can firm up. You know what? If it just holds up decent today with the earnings down 15% and the stock coming out positive, I think the stock's all right. All right. But, we'll wait and see. All right. Let's go through some of the sectors. Who has been moving? Like the same guys I was talking about yesterday. Utilities, guys. Utilities to the upside. Full time frame continuity, trying to go back up to the highs on your XLU. All right, doing really, really well. And the diamonds have been helping the cause. That's for damn sure. And I'm trying to see this hammer go back up in the 15 right now. And the diamonds are pretty damn good here today. But the knock, I don't see them going out to take out yesterday's highs. All right, I think they're going to get tired before if they work too hard, they're going to puke too fast. All right, so 504.43 to get out of that business. I don't see that happening today on a Friday here, but it'll be interesting to see how we're coming back in on Monday. On Tuesday. All right, remember that. All right, so XLP right back up again. The staples got right back in the game. 2-2 back up here on the month, holding really, really well with the 2-2 week up. All right, they stalled out, and then boom, right back up to the upside. All right, so XLP still good, staying good. No reason to get out if you're in. All right, now if it did shake you out here, okay, and now this move gets you, you're gonna have to wait. Okay. Chill on this right now. So if you did get out in this move here, okay, now you're going to have to I mean, you're going to have to wait it out. All right. So this was if you didn't see this was there and you get the 2-2 down, let's say you do get stopped out here, and then all of a sudden you get a big 3 the next day, and then you get your shooter back down. But just sit tight. Just sit tight. They'll come back in. All right. So XLP better, definitely better. Healthcare, we talked about that yesterday. I was saying yesterday, healthcare is looking like it's starting to heat up. It was heating up yesterday. So what do we got today? Well, we got kind of stuck here. All right, but made a higher high. That's the first time that had done that in a while. Okay, so higher high, but all this mess came in, and then today they come back better, much better. All right, so now we'll see if healthcare can continue to hold this rally. I'm just interested to see how they're going to close out today. All right, so XLV back in the game. We know that we kind of lost retail. We lost some of our discretionaries. We definitely lost the financials to the downside for sure. And today, believe it or not, we're hammering up like crazy. All right, so XLP's got the hammer back up on the day. And you got, this is not a hammer, but it's just a nice 2 up on XLV. I'll go through the rest of them here. XLB is another one. Your materials, which are your silvers and your metals. Nice comeback today. All right, so pushing everything it has here right now, kind of flattening out here and just kind of chopping up. We're getting near the end of the. We're getting. I should say we're not getting near the end of the day, but it's only going to get slower. I think it's only going to kind of wind down more and more as we go. I mean, unless something really pops at the end of the day, we might have already seen the best of the market today. All right, so XLB. I had to throw this one in because this one's really, man, these home builders are doing really well. XHB, I'm looking for that 212 back up on the day. All right, all of a sudden, look at this, 2-2 up, 2-2 up in the week. What do we talk about? We talk about stocks. We want to buy stocks that are 2-2 up on the month, that are 2-2 up on the week, and we know that you're either some kind of actionable signal that can tell us that we're going either way. All right, so and that's what we got. I don't see us getting out of here today, so we'll see what 2-1 comes out of that. All right, but all of a sudden, man, you got this nice 2-2 up here. They're gonna fall. They're gonna come in. All right, they're gonna come in. So you got to be prepared for that too. All right, you got to be super patient. You got to wait for things to set up that come your way. If you see something that you want, it's like there's a couple stocks that I'm at that I kind of missed them. They moved up on me, but I can't buy them up here. All right, so just be patient. You go willy-nilly and you go running buying something up there, you're going to more than likely, you're going to regret it, okay? So just sit tight with the insider. You got a nice actionable signal. We'll see if that can carry us through and keep this thing going, all right? I like the week up is good. All right, so home builders, much better there today. All right, that one's in the list. And then, XLF fell apart. Really kind of got crushed a little bit. Yesterday was the big day downer, and so the banks took the hit on that pretty good. We know that the banks did not return good earnings this quarter for the fourth quarter. So they were already coming down. Okay, the cat was already out of the bag. All right, so putting up a nice hammer back here now. This one I think is going to be the toughest one to maybe get back up quicker. But sit tight on the banks. I don't know. This is, like I said, if they would have had great earnings and they all would have reported good stuff, it'd be different. But no, it's not. So sit tight. All right. So XLF. Trying to get back, and then you got hammers. Look at hammers on discretionaries. Got a nice hammer forming on a 3-2 on the daily right here. All right, so you got a hammer coming up here trying to get healthcare. Still stuck in the month, guys. All right, This thing is still no good right now. All right. So until we get out of this business, sit tight with these guys, with the discretionaries. Just because they pop up and they all of a sudden they start looking good, and they might even take a day up. It's all right. It is not 2-2 up on the month. It is not 2-2 up on the week. Okay. So XRT and XLY are a little sketchy. All right. XLB, XLP, XLE. Energy is the one I didn't talk about. Here's another one. With the 3-1 actionable day, I don't see us getting out of this day. Okay. I do not see that happening at all. All right. Maybe it could break and go back down. But XLB is stuck inside. We got a 3-1 stuck inside there. All right. So not much doing there. We'll see if energy can wake it back up. All right. I'm looking at some of the oils. Let's take a quick peek. All right. We'll look at UCO. So UCO is it's basically our ETF, right? ProShares. All right. Better here, trying to come back up 22.72. Really choppy trade, as you can see. This has been very choppy trade. All right. So embrace the chop and wait for something that moves. All right. I don't know about all that business right now. Crude putting up a nice hammer on the day. Maybe we can build on that, but I wouldn't go too crazy on that one. CL. This is your light sweet crude. That's your /CL. All right, back up to $63 and trying to hold at $63 at this point. All right, it took a lot for it to get to $63, so we'll wait and see if this can hold. And I just don't know if I see oil prices going up that much higher from there. So it's like it's like the energy stocks the drillers want to go higher, but the oil is been staying down. So kind of tearing at each other a little bit. All right, a couple of mentionables. I really like this D-Dog. Another one with the 3-1-2 up next week. Come on, man. What do we not have? We don't have a 2-2 up on the month. All right. But we do have a nice hammer that's starting to form there. So this is why this is going on, because of that. We'll see on D-Dog. I think it's going higher, but if it needs to triangle out, then that's perfect. That's what we want. We want that thing to triangle back out so we can get another shot at it. All right, a couple on the thing. I'll go wrap it up here. Tesla back up to 420. That's pretty darn good considering that it got down to 410 and change. All right, so nice move on Tesla. Tesla keeps fighting back all the time, but she also runs out of steam when she hits up that 30 number. When she hits that 430-ish, she's got some resistance up there, and then, like I said, we'll keep watching those resistance, and then eventually they should turn into support. All right, unless the market wants to go the other way. All right, futures still holding up nice. I got the diamonds going right back up to the highs here now. I got Q's trying to go back to the highs now, and SPY trying to narrow that gap that we had when I first walked in. So better. Okay, better. Apple just got its butt kicked yesterday. It's just going to give this thing some time. This thing it's a 2-2 down after. All right, Apple. It's going to take some time, folks. It's going to take some time with Apple. All right, Apple just kind of. And then NVIDIA is chop trade, and that's all it is. It's not going anywhere. Choppy. As you can see right here today, continuation to what's really going on up here. Broke yesterday, 3-2 down. Just red everywhere. Said NVIDIA. All right, wait for that one. Amazon can't get its wings. I don't know. It's just $200. It's 2-2 down on the week, and it's 2-2 down on the month. All right. So sit tight. And who's the champ? Walmart's the champ. All right, right back up to 134, new highs today, folks. That's a new high on Walmart again today. So Walmart continues to move. 140 coming soon to a theater near you. That's for damn sure. All right, and Costco's been pretty good. Haven't looked at it, so I'm guessing 2-2 back up. Come on, continuation upside. Look at this, 2-2 up on the year already. All right, Costco's not. It's gonna come in at some point, but that's a 2-2 month up here, man. And what do we got? How many days left? 8, something like that. All right, so we're running out of time already on February. February's the quickest month of the year, though. All right. TJ Maxx has been good. Always good. All right. Never not good. 2 up on the week. Got a nice 3-1. Looking for the 3-1-2 on the week to get the rest of the year pushing. You know what I mean? With the 3-1-2-2-2 back up. I think TJ Maxx is amazing. They do good work. It will come in. All right. Meta's a garbage. This thing can't do anything. Meta, you see it. All right, nothing. I have no words for Meta. I have no words. I have no words at all for Meta. We took a couple of them staples at Coca-Cola, popped it right back up and got tired up at $80 and pulled back. I think Coca-Cola still goes higher, and I think that staples are still going to be in the game. I think that this year, the way everything's setting up right now, it's been so far very, very choppy for the first 2 months of the year. Now, there's a couple of stocks that are really looking good. Costco, I just showed you right there, 2-2 up. Walmart, 2-2 up, and Amazon down. That's telling you a lot. It's telling you that Amazon can't get their act together, losing market share, and you got Walmart and you got Costco picking it up. Even Target is outdoing Amazon at this point, and that's horrific. All right, comes back in. I don't trust Target. I don't think she should be at 115. I think she should be at 108. So I would wait for this to break back down again. I think this just, riding on the heels of Walmart won't last all year. Okay, that won't last all year. I promise you that. So I see Target a little bit lower, coming back from there. All right, so I'm leaving you there. Nice hammers on the day, on the futures, and they're still holding, but they are all inside day. Nobody's going to take day up by any stretch, so it's going to be looking for the 2-day up now on Tuesday, and that's going to be the twofer Tuesday. And then after that, we only got what? We got one. They got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 days. All right, 9 days left in the month, and we're gonna get a new bar. So if you watch for these months, at the end of these months, man, they could make a move to the upside. The ones that got the nice hammers, the ones that we already know, the buyers are in there. We know that people are buying Costco. All right, Costco is moving up. Walmart is on the move, right? I'm saying 140 soon, very soon. All right, and I don't know. Like I said, Target, All right, so we'll see. Like I said, retail try to get back up. Financials try to get back up. I still think they're the weakest of the bunch. Stick with the utilities. They're busting out. XLV getting better, but it's such a mixed bag. I'd be careful with the healthcare right now. And XLE kind of stalling out. All right. On that note, I'm going to leave it. All right. Be good.